Now, let's turn our attention to Solargise. This is a company in the solar power space, and it's got a commitment to build 3.6 gigawatts of solar power plants in India by the year 2020. We're pleased to have Raj Basu, founder and former chairman of Solargise, with us on the show today, along with Satish Vankadhari, Director of Finance at Solargise. Gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. This is a good time to take stock of your commitments in India. I know you've committed to plants in the state of Karnataka. Run us through what you've committed.
We announced our manufacturing plants in India, where we signed MOU with the state of Karnataka already for 500 megawatt of module and cell line using our own patented technology, third generation module technology, and our IPP plans, our vision for the country, and the strategic technical and EPC partnership that we have formed with GE.
And I'm going to talk about your partnership with GE in a moment, but let's stick with the Karnataka plans that you have. What are the timelines and the corresponding investment?
Okay, the plant should be up and running, the first phase of it, before the end of this year. And by this time, or middle of next year, it should be at full capacity of 500 megawatts.
Okay, so you're saying this time next year, it should be at full capacity as far as your Karnataka plant is concerned, which is focused on solar cells and solar modules. Now, let's talk about the GE partnership. What's the focus area of that partnership? And there too, what are the timelines?
Well, this is a technological and EPC partnership to be able to deliver the projects in the scale that we want. So that starts now.
But what goals have you set for the partnership with GE?
To deliver 2 gigawatts of solar power within the next 3 to 4 years.
As we're talking about your commitments to deliver large amounts of solar power in India, I wanted your thoughts on the tariff structure and where prices are headed. There seems to be some really competitive bidding going on as far as government projects go.
The tariffs started falling from 5 rupees to 4 rupees 63 to 436. We have been out of all those bids, and we feel that anything above 5 rupees at this point of time is viable for us. And as of now, our strategy is to acquire the PPAs which has already been signed at these rates, and at this point of time we feel anything above 5 rupees is viable, and and the market is also getting back to these tariffs.
Okay, so you're very clear, Mr. Vankadhari, in saying that 5 rupees per unit as far as solar power goes is not viable and you're not interested. But why do you think that those bids are coming in below 5 then?
I can't comment upon the strategies why they are bid for less than 5, but for the sake of bid, if at least Solargise is of the view that at this point of time, considering the project cost, considering the present project cost, CapEx cost of $1 million, anything less than 5 will not work out.
So this is where the beauty of our technology is. At the same CapEx, we can generate a higher output. Yeah, and virtually nil degradation. That means the output that you start on day one lasts virtually through the life of the power plant. So, even if these low tariffs continue, I hope they don't, but if they do, we'll beat these people at their own game.
Our strategy to get into backward integration is also to have a technical edge over that, so that if we don't have the control over the PPA tariffs, at least we should have the control over the cost.
So I'm going to ask you, Mr. Basu, if there's one thing you could change in the policy environment right now when it comes to solar power, what would you like changed?
Keep the tariffs above 5 rupees, please.
Fair enough. I know that Solargise has been expanding its India presence organically and also through the acquisition route. What are your plans going forward? How do you intend to grow? Is it going to be an acquisition-led strategy?
We are going for organic growth right now, rather than just pure acquisition. We want to be able to deliver approximately 500 megawatts to a gigawatt a year, and over the next, say 6-7 years, deliver 3 to 4 gigawatts using our own technology.
So, are you ruling out acquisitions completely?
Not entirely, but acquisition would be, how can I say, strategic acquisitions, where, the company has something to add to what we are doing in terms of technology or new ideas.
Mr. Basu, one final thought from you. I mean, if you had to take stock of where the solar industry, the solar power industry in India is right now, how would you describe it?
I think it's at a, one of those points where this is, taking off. So far, because of, I guess, policy or vision, whatever, it has been restricted to, X gigawatts. But now the Prime Minister, giving us a clear roadmap to 100 gigawatts, that makes all the difference.
Okay, so the clear roadmap by the Prime Minister to 100 gigawatts, that's what makes the difference, according to Raj Basu of Solargise. Thank you very much for joining us on NDTV Profit today, and all the best.
You're welcome.